That initial burst of adrenaline to start the race now settles into the rhythm time and on track.
He's in.
Whoa, he's gone into the wall. Straight into the wall and huge damage at turn 8 for Will Davison.
Turned it in so...
It's flipped me into turn 8. I've gone in hard.
So he's narrow because he rounded up James Moffat. I can see it all brewing in the background. Anytime you go narrow into turn 8,
he got a little bump.
There was a touch as well.
That didn't help. So a little bump just now, just changing the trajectory, can't get it turned, and that really caused it. Now, he may have been very close by himself because he was already on a very narrow line, but that little contact gave him no choice. He got into the dirty stuff like that. Bang.
Oh. View from our two cameras, Betty Clemenko and Ryan Madison. Betty, the team owner, and Ryan puts it in the hands of Shane Van Gisbergen in the acceleration zone. Look at them all spread out. They go in search of their own piece of real estate. They bump and grind and push and shove, and now they've got to come all back together again for turn 1. Jason Bright over and up and into the wall. Oh!
That started with Slade down the inside.
Okay. Yep, I'm trying to just give us a radio call if you're there, Brodie.
Huge damage. Jason's engineer is frantically trying to make radio contact, and damage to Lee Holdsworth. The front left, that's going to wobble its way around the circuit for car 4, so a look on the inside of the cabin.
Oh, gee, that's huge. Just got to go steady now because he easily runs straight into the fence here.
And he had the electronics in the car shut down. Here's the replay. This will give us some explanations.
They'll try to come in together, so it's Tim Slade leans on the Holden Racing Team car, which just sends Team BOC Commodore flipping into the air. This was what happened. They all fanned out, and then they all came back in, and it was never going to work. Van Gisbergen and Kelly get through, and then watch car 47 just pushes across, and it doesn't take much for Garth Tander just to lean on the front left-hand side of Jason Bright.
Oof. It's that secondary impact that's the worry there with the wall, and it got right up on the top of the debris fence.
This is Lee Holdsworth's view. Oh, that was the big crunch that he... Okay, so he got hit by Scott Pye and a few others.
The contact actually started with the two Red Bull cars. They actually made contact on the way in there also. There's Slade down the inside. He makes contact with Tander. Tander makes contact with Bright. Totally out on the slide. Full opposite lock, so he's trying to steer it down. So Jason's trying to make sure it doesn't turn onto its roof. It then catches the curb, and the curb then trips it over. So as it gets to that point there, it was always going to turn over.
Yeah. Must have picked up the front right wheel of Tander's car in order to be able to do that launch, and Tander's in the pit lane and has been there for a while now as well, so it'd be pretty fair old damage on that. It's this next whack with the wall. All this stuff looks spectacular, but at that stage, you know, it's not a crazy amount of damage. It's this next one where it hits the concrete wall. It is tyre protected and then gets into the debris fence, where they're going to have a big nightmare trying to resolve getting this car back in shape.
Fortunately, where the massive load has actually taken place in terms of the final part of the crash, Neil, it was actually against the tyres there. That's taken some load away from that.
And that's a tonne and a half. Yeah. That's a tonne and a half in the air there.
It's just been tossed around like a toy car.
Well, I'm in the garage with Brad Jones, and Brad, no team is more of a family than yours, and just collectively hard.
Probably would have known that was coming. And this will show us Nick Percat, car 222, just giving the hip and shoulders to Mark Winterbottom.
It's pretty wild in mid-pack. Scotty McLaughlin there.
So Frosty just tagged Scott, and then watch this, bang.
And there's zero grip out there. This shot will be pretty graphic. Oh, actually, Percat got a whack.
He got a push from...
Might have been Dale Wood.
Could be Dale Wood, yeah.
It's behind. So here's a replay. What's the story here? So
Rusty.
Russell into Dale Wood, and then Jack didn't get tagged. He just had nowhere to go. Back down here at turn 9, Jamie Whincup trying to salvage his day, and he makes contact with Michael Caruso. Whincup into the side of Caruso. The Norton's gone, and so too is Whincup. That's all busted up at the front. So it's Percat, the South Australian, Van Gisbergen, the Kiwi, another Kiwi behind him in Coulthard, another local boy in Tim Slade behind him.
Oh, in the wall for Percat. Percat has gone into the wall front left. He's made a critical mistake, unfortunately, under pressure, and he's off down the escape road at 9. What a shame. Out of third position.
Okay, Mick, we've seen that. We've seen that. Talk to me.
That's Alex Somerset talking to Nick Percat.
Sorry.
Now, he may be far enough down the road that the race director doesn't intervene.
There's aggro between these two teams. And there's pure fight out on the circuit. That was a big hit for Nick Percat and a real disappointing finish. You can see the distraught eyes of the team owner, Ryan Walkinshaw. And that's another part of the steep learning curve for the youngster who was doing a terrific job. He started 13th.
No! He's trying to get underneath him. When they get to 10, the crowd reacts. This is fantastic. Whincup up the inside. McLaughlin gives him some space. They run, but the Red Bull Racing man has got through. The champion's done the job.
Dive down the inside, down the inside. So close. What a battle.
Unbelievable. Craig Austin wins. He's back. And Scott McLaughlin puts one on the champ. And Volvo into second on debut.
Just plucked her in first, gave some gentle. Fuck yeah. Sorry.